Hi there. We'd like to share again all the interactions between Saint Gemma and her guardian angels in this video. And the following interaction, you can find them in the Diary of Saint Gemma. So let's start with this one, when she begged her guardian angel to stay with her. It goes like this. This evening, after confessing to Father Vallini, I felt suddenly agitated and disturbed. It was a sign that the devil was near. Later, internally, and also externally, I was all in a tempest. I should have preferred to go to bed and sleep rather than to pray, but no, I began to say 3 invocations, which I usually say every evening to the Sacred Heart of Mary. The enemy, who had been hidden for some hours, appeared in the form of a very small man, but so horrible that I was almost overcome with fear. Continuing to pray, all at once I began to feel many blows on the shoulder, which continued for about half an hour. Then my angel guardian came and asked me what the matter was. I begged him to stay with me all night, and he said to me, "But I must sleep." "No," I replied, "angels of Jesus do not sleep." "Nevertheless," he replied, smiling, "I ought to rest. Where shall you put me?" I begged him to remain near me. I went to bed. After that, he seemed to spread his wings and come over my head. In the morning, he was still there. At dinner time, there had come to me an evil thought which my angel understood, and he said to me, "Daughter, do you wish me to go away?" I was ashamed. These words I heard very distinctly, and I did not know whether or not others also heard him. While in church yesterday, he reprimanded me, saying, "The glory of Jesus and the place where you are merit another kind of conduct," because at that time I had raised my eyes to look at 2 children, to see how they were dressed. Last night, while in bed, he reproved me again, saying that instead of progressing in his teachings, I was becoming constantly worse and continually slackening in well-doing. It happened today, as usual. I had gone to bed, in fact I was asleep, but the devil did not wish this. He presented himself in a disgusting manner. He tempted me, but I was strong. I commended myself to Jesus, asking that he take my life rather than have me offend him. What horrible temptations those were! All displease me, but those against holy purity make me most wretched. Afterward, he left me in peace, and the angel guardian came and assured me that I had not done anything wrong. I complained somewhat, because I wished his help at such times, and he said that whether I saw him or not, he would be always above my head. Also, yesterday he promised that in the evening Jesus would come to see me. Yesterday evening I waited with impatience for the moment to go to my room. I took the crucifix and went to bed. My angel was willing to have me go to bed because of the order of the confessor. I felt myself becoming recollected. Jesus came and stood by my side. What beautiful moments those were! I ran home, and on the way the clock struck 10:15 a.m. I was good and found myself in the same position that I had been in during communion, and as I got up, I saw that my guardian angel was above my head with his wings spread. He accompanied me home himself, and warned me not to pray during the day, not until nightfall, because I could not be safe. In fact, I realized that I was safe from the others in the household, but not from my sister, because she had stuffed the keyhole, and it was impossible to lock myself in. Then my aunts intervened, and in the evening I could close the door. Today I was not able to collect myself at all. I was bad, I got angry, but only by myself. No one else saw me. I cried so much because my sister Angelina did not want to leave my room. Yesterday evening, Sunday, for spite, she stayed in my room until 11 p.m., making fun of me, saying that she wanted to see me go in ecstasy. Today, again, the same thing. She wrote a letter yesterday to Giuliano and spoke a lot about me and my experiences. These things, which I should be accepting happily and with thanks to Jesus, instead upset me, and I almost have moments of despair. While I was in that state, my guardian angel, who was watching me, said, "Why are you so upset, my daughter? You have to suffer something, for Jesus." In truth, what displeased me most were certain words that my sister had said out loud to me, and to this my angel responded, "You are worthy only to be scorned because you have offended Jesus." Then he calmed me, sat at my side, and said gently, very gently, "Oh, daughter, don't you know that you must conform in every way to the life of Jesus? He suffered so much for you. Don't you know that you must on every occasion suffer for him? Furthermore, why do you give this displeasure to Jesus of neglecting to meditate on his passion every day? It was true. I recalled that I did a meditation on the passion only on Fridays and Thursdays. You must do it every day. Remember that. Finally, he said to me, be brave, be brave. This world is not a place for rest. Rest will come after death. For now you must suffer and suffer all things to save some soul from eternal death. I begged him urgently to ask my mother to come to me a little, because I had so many things to tell her, and he said yes. But this evening she did not come. This evening my guardian angel, while I was saying evening prayers, approached me and tapping me on the shoulder, he said, Gemma, why such disinclination for prayer? This distresses Jesus. No, I answered. It's not disinclination, but for 2 days I have not been feeling well. He responded, do your duty with diligence, and you shall see that Jesus will love you even more. For a moment he was silent, and then he asked, and Brother Gabriel? I don't know. How long is it that you haven't seen him? A long, long, long while. Then tonight Jesus will send him. Really, tonight no, I would be disobeying. At night my confessor is opposed. Oh, with how much desire I would have wanted him. But I also wanted to obey. I prayed to send him in the daytime and soon, so that I could write that letter to Father Germano. I urged my guardian angel to go to Jesus and ask permission to spend the night together with me. He immediately disappeared. A little while after leaving the confessional, a thought came to me. Thinking to myself that my confessor made too little of my sins, I was disturbed. To calm me down, my guardian angel approached. I was in church, and he pronounced these words out loud. But tell me, who do you want to believe, your confessor or your head? Your confessor, who has continuous light and assistance, who is highly capable, or else yourself, who has nothing of all this? Oh, what pride, he said. You want to become the teacher, guide, and director of your confessor. I did not think further. I made an act of contrition and then went to Holy Communion. Today also, after having sustained with the help of God a battle with the enemy, a very strong one, my guardian angel came reproaching me, and with great severity said, Daughter, remember that in failing in any obedience you always commit a sin. Why are you so reluctant in obeying your confessor? Remember also, there is no shorter or truer path than the one of obedience. So why all this today? It was my fault. I would deserve even worse, but Jesus always shows me mercy. Alas, what disgust I experienced this evening. Since early morning I have felt so tired, but it's all laziness, bad will. Still I want to overcome it with the help of God. It is Thursday, and therefore I feel very strange. On Thursday evenings I always feel this way. Yes, suffer for sinners, and particularly for the poor souls in purgatory, and I know well why this laziness so early in the day. The other evenings it came upon me a few hours later. It was because today my guardian angel told me that tonight Jesus wanted me to suffer a few extra hours, precisely 2 hours. At 9 p.m. it would begin, for the souls in purgatory, and without my confessor's permission. But usually he does not yell at me. Indeed, he wishes it, and I am free to do it. Last night, around 9 p.m., I began to feel a little ill. I was quick to bed, but I had been suffering already for a while. My head ached beyond measure, and any movement I made caused me terrible distress. I suffered for 2 hours, as Jesus wished, for Mother Maria Teresa. Then with great pain, I undressed and got into bed and began to pray. It was very painful, but in Jesus' company, one would do anything. This is it for the first part of this video, and we'll continue with the other entries between Saint Gemma and her guardian angel in the second part of this series. For now, thanks for watching, and may God bless you.